why the crypto markets are down going into the election. This is the topic for today's video. We're in a different setting, as you guys can see. That's because I wanted to show you guys here some charts to kind of give you a different perspective going into this election and after the election, right? We don't know what the aftermath will be. But one thing I can say for sure, if you guys been in my live streams, watching my recent videos, is the fact that I've been telling and preaching to you guys that this is not the time to trade, right? This is not the time to make decisions based on what's going on and sell out of fear and all these things going on, because it's going to be a very volatile time. I've been saying this so many times in my live streams, and I've been telling you guys that there's going to be a lot of false moves here, right? We can have what's going on right now, dumping into the election and after, and then a week or two later, after the election, later in November, we just pump and we recover all those losses in just a couple days. That is very realistic in the crypto market. So I just want to kind of open your mind and give you a different perspective. And the best way that I can do that is using charts. We're going to look here at the charts. And I just want to also say that if you look at September, if you look at October, what are the similarities, right? The beginning of the month, if you can look at the first week or two for September and October, you'll see that it was red, right? The markets were red. They were not doing well. And then towards the end of the month, it recovered, and Bitcoin almost broke its all-time high. It came to like 72, 73K in October. And now we're experiencing something similar going into November, right? But this time, Bitcoin is still around 69K. But altcoins are dumping a lot. That's the main issue. And I'm going to show you guys, like I said, give you a different perspective why the altcoins are dumping so much versus Bitcoin. So let's take a look at the charts. Let's get into the charts. Okay. And we can see right here, Bitcoin is still looking amazing. We're at 69,000. Okay. And before going into October, we were around 63K, right? We closed around 63K. So I think that's um, a pretty good improvement right there going into November. But I just want to show you guys here Bitcoin dominance. And this will answer your question on why your altcoins, your favorite altcoins, are dumping harder than Bitcoin is dumping. Because Bitcoin is it's coming down to 69, 68K. It came down to 67K. But altcoins, as we've seen, dumped a lot harder. Well, that is because Bitcoin is making Bitcoin dominance go even higher. And if you look at this, we finally entered that range, right? I drew this range back when Bitcoin was actually like right here. I drew this rectangle. And I told you guys, look, Bitcoin dominance is going to continue to go up into the 2019, 2020 levels. And then it's going to start to curve down. It's going to peak here. And it's not going to be like hanging along for a lot of time. It's going to be a fast peak, right? It's going to be boop and then just start dropping down. So that's what's happening. I mean, it's continuing that same pattern that I said going into November. And with altcoins dumping and Bitcoin just dumping a little bit, Bitcoin dominance is still dominating. It's still going up. So this is going to continue to happen. So this, Bitcoin dominance can come up here to 66, 70%. And that might be the peak, around 70%. So we're at 60%. We just need 10 more. Okay, around 10 more, and that might be the peak for Bitcoin dominance. So we still got a long way till there. Okay, but that should answer why a lot of altcoins are dumping, with Bitcoin just slightly dumping. And of course, the other thing too, guys, is the fact that during election times, it's very volatile, and it doesn't make sense, right? We can have a sell the news event. Like I said, Trump can win, and then the markets can just dump like crazy, where everyone's kind of shocked, but then later on recover. You see what I'm saying? So with what's going in, with what's happening right now before the election, my guess is that we'll continue to dump after, like going into and after the election, but later on into November, I believe we will have a big, heavy recovery. Okay, especially if Trump wins. I do believe if Trump wins, that's going to be very good for the markets. I mean, I don't know if he wins, if we're going to pump right after, but like I said, most likely a couple weeks later, we're going to see the real move, right? So going into the election, we're going to see a lot of false moves, and later on, we'll see the real moves for the markets, because we know the whales, they're the ones that really control the markets by dumping and getting people to a state of fear to sell their bags so the whales can buy and lower. And that's what I've been buying. I've been buying. Now, towards the end of the video, I'll share what coins I've been buying here in just a few. But I've been buying during this drop, specifically a lot of altcoins, right? Because we can also see right here the total market cap for altcoins, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. We can see that we had a big drop this month. Look at that. See, this is the month of October. This is a big drop, right? But we're still holding up pretty well, right? As long as we don't break that support right there, I believe we're just hanging on here before we have the next leg up. So we can also look here at the one excluding Bitcoin. Just Bitcoin is doing a lot better, as you can see. So this one's looking a lot better, but it looks like it's eventually going to break out to the upside, right? Eventually going to break out, creating a higher low from the bear market lows. So the total market cap is looking great, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? Just looking at the altcoin space. And now the one with Bitcoin is looking even better, right? I mean, look, this is the total market cap with Bitcoin. I believe this is what I believe. I believe the total market cap with Bitcoin, it's basically foreshadowing what's going to happen to the other ones. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is the total market cap in general with Bitcoin. You can see how we created that higher low and then we started the pivot, right? That's going to continue to go up. This is what I believe is going to happen to the total market cap excluding Bitcoin, okay, with Ethereum and altcoins, and also to the total market cap excluding Ethereum and Bitcoin. I just believe it's just foreshadowing what's going to happen to these eventually, thanks to Bitcoin dominance in the future. So I'm gonna keep you guys up to date with that, of course. But I just wanted, like I said, I wanted to make this video to kind of, help you guys not be in this state of fear, give you guys a different perspective. And because a lot of people are freaking out at the moment, right? Even though Bitcoin is still holding 69K, a lot of people are freaking out. So just understand that, guys. I believe that Bitcoin is going to shoot up, is going to continue to shoot up very, very soon. And we can see every single halving, it took Bitcoin longer to just shoot up, right? 2012, it just shot up. The next one, it took more months for it to really go parabolic. And the next one, right, it took even more months for it to really go parabolic. So what do you think is going to happen this time? It's going to take longer, right? But I do believe it's going to go up after the halving, which it was a couple months back ago. So we have that. We have the elections because we're going to have election clarity regardless of ones. That is very bullish for the market. So I'm very bullish going into after the elections. And like I said, 1 or 2 weeks after elections, it could still be bearish. It could still be down, but eventually I do believe the markets will recover. So I'll keep you guys up to date. Join the free Telegram in the description. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys like the video. Comment below what you guys think. Let me know what coins you're buying. Okay. And comment below what you guys think. Oh yeah, and I said what coins I'm buying. I'm buying Caspa. I'm buying Doge. I'm buying Link. I'm buying the Graph. Those are just a couple coins I've been buying on the dip that were down a good amount. But let me know in the comments what coins you guys are buying. I'll catch you guys at the next one. Peace.